All right, so like yesterday, I told you about a program that after I came out of a meeting, I got a gist, some kind of gist, and then I came and I told you that it's about to crash, or it's already crashing, or it's already having issues, and some people have reached out to me. And what I'm not going to do is mention a name. I'm not going to do that, but I'm just going to give you some more insight, sort of. And the reason is, listen, some of us have gotten ourselves burnt. I've gotten myself really burnt. For some people, it's been some crazy experience. And so, as educators, when we find out things like it's for us, I mean, we warn people. But no matter how you warn people, people will still want to go ahead and do what they like to do and probably get themselves or get their hands burnt. So yesterday I got into, after I made that video, I started getting calls, and then I also went into another conversation where I got to figure out that, okay, so this particular firm or this particular scheme or company, okay, they said like is it 70 or 80% of the funds they have were kind of hacked, so they're finding a way to bounce back, to recover. And so they went into some process where they now have their own cryptocurrencies or tokens, and then people are going to buy, or I don't know, some complicated stuff explanation. But this is the challenge. I don't want to go into details. It's not my desire to run any company down. No, I would not do that. Those who know me and come close to me, they find out that I would not, because I want to share an information that I think would help you, I'm going to run down another business. No, never do that. I don't think it's a fair way to play. So, but that does not mean that when you find danger, when you sniff or you see danger, that you shouldn't warn your friends and warn people. Okay, so imagine if you had put, say, 10 million naira into this scheme, and the way it is that they claim that they play in the forex or cryptocurrency space, or so, I don't know, and then they trade for you, and then they give you certain returns on investment. I know people that have benefited greatly from this. I know them. Many people have spoken to me, they tried to get me, and I'm saying no. After I got my hands burnt in 2018, I never ever would want to do that again. I don't want to go that way. So I know people that have benefited, and they showed me and they told me about their benefits and all of that. But it's a matter of principle. I'm saying, look, I don't think I want to do this. So here's the thing. Imagine if you put like 10 million naira and you'd say 20 million, because I know some people put like 50 million, 40 million naira into this. And so if they're paying you a certain amount of money, let's say 1% or 0.5% every, or maybe 1.5% every day, that is really huge. So imagine if you had that amount of money and say you came in a month ago, or maybe a month and a half ago, and then somehow there's a challenge, you can't get your money out, you can't get your returns on investment out, and suddenly the company comes up and tells you they have their own token, and then you are going to have a share of the token, and then when the token appreciates, blah 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 stuff. Just for a moment, imagine what that does to you. I mean, you have your 10, 20, 50 million naira in an investment, and suddenly they're telling you they got hacked, and you have no way of verifying it. Actually, many of us don't know. You don't know how to go around verifying whether they were actually hacked or not. But the point is that you're about to lose your money if you haven't lost it. For a moment, pause. Just imagine what that does to you. Okay, so you get all the reassurance. So what do the promoters and the marketers do? People that are here in Nigeria or different parts of Africa or different parts of the world that have gotten their friends into the scheme. What would they do? They will have to encourage you. They'll have to make you feel that nothing has gone wrong. They're going to figure it out. So they say, okay, don't worry. Give us another 30 days. Give us another 60 days. Give us another 90 days. The longer this stays, the riskier it becomes for you. The longer it stays, the riskier it becomes. So that's why I'm really, really, I get really burdened when these things happen. And so I'm saying that you're going to hear everything to kind of encourage you, make you feel like nothing is happening, everything is okay. But you have to sit tight and really ask yourself, I mean, have I lost my money or am I about to lose my money? Okay, I just thought I should let you know these are the things that are happening. I get to know these things because I'm inside this space. I mean, I do business. I coach business owners, people who are trying to start business. People come to ask me lots of questions. So I moved with the people I work with to ask questions, to do some research. And so I'm telling you that if you know that you are in this scheme, from what I've mentioned, you are in that scheme. I don't know. My prayer is that you do not lose your money. But if you do, well, maybe it's just a lesson. Okay? Well, to some people, it might seem like this is not possible, that it can never happen. Let me give you an example. Somewhere around 2017 or thereabout, many of us invested in one coin, right? One life, one coin, and then it seemed very, very legit. Up till today, so many people are still saying it's going to bounce back. Ruja Ignatova, right? That's the CEO's name. She's nowhere to be found. I understand that her brother took over, and then at some point, they were found guilty. It was seen as one of the biggest scams. But the company was solid. It seemed solid. It was raving from Asia. It was over different companies, different countries. Do not think that when a company has a big office, or it is somewhere in Dubai, or maybe in Malaysia, or somewhere in Singapore, or in London, in the US, just don't think that's just it. One thing, whether there's a company building or not, nobody can take away from you is the knowledge you acquire. Once you acquire that knowledge and you're able to use it, you don't have to be fast, but you're able to use it. And you know that if you make $1, it is yours. You make $2, it is yours. You can leave the market whenever you like. You can leave the space whenever you like. Because this is what happens in the finance space, in the digital finance space. There is money, trillions of dollars everywhere, always going round in the world, moving from one place to another. It's like a pipe. Now, your ability to know where to put your bucket and scoop, that's what makes the profit or loss. Your ability to know where to put your cup or your spoon, depending on your equity level, depending on your liquidity level, that is what makes a difference. That 30 minutes a day, 1 hour a day, or maybe 2 hours a week that you could just sit down and try to understand what's happening and make a decision could save you a whole lot of heartache. I thought I should just share that today. Okay? My prayer is that this company comes out of this, because people's monies are stuck. I mean, it has happened again and again. I mentioned OneCoin, AGAM, Questra, Control Finance, BitConnect, USI Tech. Just go on. We've seen this over and over happening. It's just as these schemes, they keep happening, they keep coming out in different forms. And then I believe that the way it is, it appears Nigerians are now, I'm talking about Nigerians because this is my place, right? But even if this principle also applies to people all over the world, I think for Nigerians or most African countries, people have gotten used to this, like a scam is a scam, it will always come and go. So what will happen is I'm going to get in when it's early and I'm going to get out. Somebody was telling me yesterday that scam or no scam, it's paying some people. Some people have studied it, they know when to get in and when to get out. They've never gotten themselves burnt. What about the people that come after you? We need to begin to create wealth virtuously. We need to begin to create wealth empathetically, stringed by love, not just gambling and hurting people, because people are going to get hurt. There's no way around it. When these things happen, people get hurt. Okay, my name is Stallone-Obaraemi Samuel, and my sincere desire for you is that you go on succeeding by becoming a better version of yourself. If you think that you want to learn how to get into the finance space, the digital finance space, you want to learn how to work in the global foreign exchange market or space, you might want to maybe click up, down, or maybe by the side, or maybe message me. I don't know where you'll be seeing this message. and I'll be willing to help. We'll work with a team of analysts, statisticians, mathematicians, coaches, mentors that will guide you on what to do, what steps to take, so that you can identify blue chip companies in the NFT space, DeFi, name it, the metaverse, different, across the blockchain world and across the foreign exchange, the forex world, so that you will be able to put your bucket, your drum, your spoon, your cup, and take yours while you have control over your funds. And then, if you say, I want to also make mid-term profits, I don't want to, apart from waiting long term, I want to make mid-term profits, we have outstanding people there that are ready to help. If you say, look, you know what, I want to learn how to do this, I want to understand how to do the technical analysis, all the fundamental analysis, the way institutional traders do same, you will find people there. You will find qualified people that are going to help you, educators that are going to help you. Let's stop losing, let's stop giving our monies to third party and stop wrecking hot coal into our bosom, or stop wrecking pain into our space, hurting our loved ones, hurting our friends, breaking relationships, losing our funds, in some cases losing our minds, losing our health. Thank you, and my prayer is that you never fall into one of these things again. Bye for now.